Hi there, I'm Aaron Jung from Everything Competitive, and today I'm interviewing one of the most egotistical members of Deserto, Mitch Galvanized Galvin. So, Mitch, would you like to give our viewers a quick introduction about yourself?
Well, as you said, I'm Mitch Galvin, known as Galvanize on the forums and in-game. Been gaming for a while now, since COD 4 on Xbox. Teamed with some top players and some not so top players, and just really keeping it going strong.
How did you start gaming, and how did you eventually end up where you are now? Just like Deserto, quite a high competitive level.
Well, back when I was about, I think it was 11 or 12, my older cousin was PC gamer, so I got PC myself. Played Call of Duty 2 on this thing called Clan Base, which is quite a good
Alright.
level. And then I moved on to Xbox with mates from school. Got playing a bit of game battles, and one day I played against Fraser in
Oh,
a
yeah.
game battles match, and he's just obviously noticed me. He's gone, join our team on Deserto, so I've come over to Deserto, and I was in some alright teams up and
Was
down,
this
and
back on COD 4?
yeah, this was
Yeah, a
back
long
on COD
time,
4
yeah.
a long time ago, and I've sort of been in some alright teams, and then in a team called Famido, and obviously my friend Flenge was in a team with Tommy. At the time, it was Immense Vexed,
Alright.
and I got the chance to play with them guys.
Is that Tommy
First,
D or Tom,
no,
the other
that's
Tommy? Yeah.
Royalty Tommy.
Yeah.
So I got the chance to play with him, and our first tournament match was against TCM. At the time, that was Rumsey. I think it was Dope Goat as well, and got a good win there. And then I had another tournament against Dignitas, and I choked a bit in that one because it was sabotage and it was 1v2 situation, and like
Oh,
I
was that
am,
like at the end? Like when.
yeah, sudden death,
Alright.
and like I am egotistical, I thought, I'm top one, I'm top one, I'll have them both,
Choked it.
and I choked it, but we came back strong. I did a nice little. I always talk about it to Tommy, my little ladder clutch on a S&D crash, where I slowly climbed down the ladder behind them both and took them out. But yeah, it was some good times on COD 4, and obviously, eventually picked up by H2K, which brung in Chillers and Nova,
Yeah.
to which I felt a bit at the time. Never really told anyone, but I felt a bit like I was an outsider on the team now. So I had the
Ah,
chance to team with Fraser again.
poor Galvz. Oh.
Yeah, yeah. So I had the chance to team with Fraser again. So I went and joined him again, and that's where I've ended up again with Fraser.
Yeah, it looks like a good team as well. Watching you scrim earlier, looking pretty tight, and just got to work on things a bit more. Um,
Yeah, not bad.
Throughout the years, what team would you say has been your favourite to play with, and why? Maybe.
Probably, to be honest, the old H2K team, purely because we were so strong as a team. Really, it's been my best team to date, and people know I still go on about it now. But apart from that, fun teams. Obviously, Fraser. I've teamed with him in many different teams. ICS, Narcotic. You name a team with Fraser, and I was probably in it with him. But yeah, yeah, probably either H2K or teaming with Fraser is probably the most.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd say the best team. Obviously, the H2K, the most fun. Some team with Fraser.
You recently attended Reflex GT. How did you find the LAN, and do you think your placement was good enough for the team you were with at the time?
For the team that I was with at the time, yeah, ninth, pretty good for the team we were with. I mean, Corrupt's decent player, Lax is a good player. Jamie, I don't want to discuss skill level publicly, but we did all right. I mean, I felt my personal performance on LAN was good enough, dropping 40 bombs
Yeah.
on LAN. So I thought personally I played well. Corrupt played well personally as well. I think the team, if we had a little bit more teamwork, maybe could have gone a bit further. But I think for the team we had, it was a good result on LAN.
Yeah, you just left Empathy on pretty bad terms. Why is this? Why, like, what happened was just like.
Well, the empathy manager is a hero. He was offering us very good stuff for ECL. I'm
Yeah.
not going to
Yeah,
discuss
obviously
it
can't
in
go
public,
into like
but
detail. Yeah.
he was offering very good stuff. But I just felt that the team itself may be getting good support, and I've spoke to him, and he's going to stick with him because he's loyal as well. He's a good guy. But
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but as a team, they're just not good enough to place where I want to place. So I had to move on.
So yeah, there was a bit of bad blood on the forums between you and Corrupt. It didn't look too nice.
No, I mean, he's a nice guy. I'm sorry that I left. Obviously, he's disappointed me being a V strong player, but I mean, it had to be done. What had to be done had to be done.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. Now you have the chance publicly. Is there anyone you'd like to maybe apologise and ease terms with? I know it may not be something you like to do, but is there anyone out there? Anyone you're not?
Anyone I'd say sorry to. Corrupt and Lax for leaving him. Jamie, because I've always been a bit of a dick to him as much as he's an awful player, but I am an idiot to him. And anyone else. Just general forum users for me, just posting random spam. But yeah, apart from that, no, not really.
You know, he's not a very loyal player. Are you maybe going to change things up in the future and with aesthetically pleasing now? Yes.
Well, I just take every day as it comes, really. That's how I play. I mean, I'm not the most loyal player, but when the right team comes along, I know I am loyal. I mean, for Empathy, I was my most loyal, really, for a while. Sticking with them for about 3 months, so I could have probably stuck it out longer, but Fraser always manages to tempt me away from teams. So, you know.
Will we see an appearance from you guys at ECL2, and where do you think maybe you could place?
Yeah, we will be. We're an ECL2 lineup, so definitely be attending. We're hoping to get top 8. I mean, we're just at the moment. I mean, being a team, couple of days don't really scrim that much due to us being aesthetically pleasing. We're obviously absolute beauts, so we go out and socialise. But no, I mean, I think if we get some setups on lockdown, we'll definitely have a good chance of finishing top 8 because, you know, IRL on LAN, gamers can't handle us.
Yeah. Who would you see as your biggest threat online and offline?
Nah, to me, there is no threat. I mean, individually, I'm a V strong player. I rarely get outgunned by anyone, so as long as the team performs individually and as well as a team, you make your own threats. You're the floor to your own downfall. Choose it, really. If you play well, no one's a threat. If you don't play so well, anyone could be a threat.
Like unique.
Maybe even unique one day could be a threat. Who knows?
What are your views on Call of Duty Black Ops compared to the other CODs?
I think it's obviously newer, which is obviously clear, but I don't know. I still would prefer COD 4. It's just the fact that everyone would say, "Oh, it's boring. It's been out for so long." This, that, but I still think COD 4 is easily the best Call of Duty, just all round, really. I mean, I do like Black Ops. I think it's a good game, balanced game.
Yeah.
Like you don't see MP5s cross-mapping people like you see UMP dropping people in free across the map.
Modern Warfare 2 with that, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously, I think it's a good game. It's good enough, but I still think it lacks the perfectness of COD 4, really.
What do you think about the rule set? What do you think? Anything you think should be unbanned, banned? Anything changed? Because they've took a lot out, really, compared to like all the other games.
I think that's the right decision. There's a lot more that could be taken out. The AK-47. I mean, I just don't see how that gun is still in use. I mean, an M16 can outgun it, right? But it's just the fact that you could. Oh, it just annoys me. Everyone will understand what I mean. It's just.
Yeah.
I mean, fair enough, yeah. But like everyone can use an AK, but I just think it'd be more skillful to have the M16 and MP5s only, really.
That's fair enough. With you being an ex-PS3 player, how does the gameplay compare to the Xbox? Like, how does the game in general compare?
It's pretty similar, really. The only difference I'd really say is the controller. Obviously, I played for Imperial on PS3. I'd say on PS3, although I'd say the players at the top are just as good as Xbox's top players. It's just that the competition is smaller and therefore there are less of the top players, creating less top teams. So I think, some PS3 players shouldn't be underestimated because they have got good enough talent. It's just there's so little of them that, there's the lack of amount of players that you'd think PS3 is a poor scene.
Yeah.
I mean, you see a lot of PS3 players coming over now.
Yeah, Nightmare, a couple of good Nightmare players like Crazy. That guy's I like
Nightmare Crazy. Yeah, he's a good player. Crazy. I mean, he was a good player on PS3, but I think he's quitting, so it'd be a shame. But no, he's a good player.
Infinitus Cupad, their new team, used to be ex PS3 lineup, wasn't it?
I'm not too sure. I'm
Like
not aware of that team.
Rich or someone there. I don't know. Apparently they
Okay.
were ex-PS3 players, but
Yeah, Rich. Yeah,
a few of
correct.
them said like it's a bit of frame rate lag or something. Like, would you say?
Oh, on PS3 there was the
Yeah.
odd bit of PS3 frame rate lag. It was due to your friends list. If you had quite a lot of friends,
All
obviously
right.
I got it all the time. But uh, no, I mean, I think there's a few issues with the PS3, but obviously MLG seemed to like it. But who knows?
Yeah. Well, with you obviously being ex-Imperial, do you think about going back maybe to play MLG, get involved in all that?
Well, maybe if MLG came to the UK, it'd be necessary. I think you'd see people moving from Xbox
Yeah,
to
yeah.
PS3. Obviously, if MLG was funding it, but um, at the moment, I don't think it's necessary. I mean, I could hop on PS3 tomorrow and get in a top 4 team. I mean, the competition's not huge at the moment on Black Ops. It's very, very inactive where you see the top PS3 players coming over to Xbox. I mean, it's very inactive on PS3 at the moment, so I don't think that'd be necessary at all.
All right. Well, thanks, for this Galvz. I'm just going to ask you a few questions about the community and about our
Okay.
channel. What do you think of our channel so far? And because obviously we haven't been running for that long, how do you think we can improve it? Any advice you could give us?
I think it's looking good. Obviously, you got a steady amount of subscribers, about 100, I think. I think it's got good potential. You got good ideas. I mean, say it's early doors yet, so if you keep going, I'm sure it could be a good part of the community.
Just a few questions about the community now. Your favourite member and why?
Favorite member of the community, or probably Akabwa, to be honest, just because he's
Kibwa.
Akibwa, yeah, just
Yeah.
because he's just a crease up. I mean, he's just so random. He's such a troll. Just everything about him's
It's racked up like
hilarious.
900 posts in about a month. He's crazy, crazy guy.
Yeah, he's apart from him, probably Fraser or
Yeah.
Stars or Flenge if you're going back a while. But yeah, that's about it, really.
Maybe your least favourite member? Someone that annoys you, bit of a troll, bit of a cringe every now
Least
and
favourite member have to be Margie.
then. Thanks for your time, Gals, and hopefully see you at ECL2, mate. Any shout outs before you go?
Give a quick shout out to TCM. Sorry about not taking that trial offer, but I mean, I'm going to stick it out with aesthetically pleasing. Apart from that, shout outs to Akibwa, Fraser, my whole team, Smithy, Stars, and a little shout out to James Mullis, the empathy manager. He's been a good lad.
Thanks for your time, mate.
Right, no worries.